Casey.
Oh, hey, Steph. How's it going?
It's going well. How's it going with you?
It's good. Oh, really good, really good.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, though, I'm a little bit concerned.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been from seeing Nick,
Mm-hmm.
speaking with him, and he has a lot on his plate for a young man.
Yeah.
Taking care of Rosa at home, not to mention those two other siblings to look out for.
That's true, but even with Rosa's recurrent hospitalizations, they seem to be functioning relatively well. Rosa doesn't have any issues with her medication compliance. I don't see any anger or hostility among the family members. I can see that Nick appears fatigued, but he does manage the majority of Rosa's care. Her husband Niccolo is obviously concerned and caring, but he works full-time to support the family financially.
Yes, that's good, but I worry about Nick and his potential to function as an adult as he progresses from young adulthood to adulthood.
Mm-hmm.
He's living in his family home, taking care of his mother, when he should be out gaining independence, getting his own place to live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True, but culturally some families really value taking care of ill or elderly family members within the home. In my experience with Italian patients, they seem to be very family-centered. It's important to ask Nick what he feels to be important. Gaining more independence or staying home to take care of his ill mother.
Maybe he feels forced into it, though, like he has no other choice. She has always been ill, and he has always been the one to take care of her.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And it is common for psychiatric patients to experience that revolving door of recurrent hospitalizations. It'd be worth exploring whether Nick feels that they have adequate support outside of himself in the home. For example, mental health or a visiting nursing agency. I'll be sure to ask on my next visit.
That's good, but, you know, there's also two teenagers at home, Tony and Lucy. Do you feel that they are getting the care and support that they need in the home? If Nick is spending so much time caring for Rosa, who's ensuring that they are properly cared for?
Yeah, I guess that Tony doesn't really seem to interact with his friends very often. And he doesn't really get involved in extracurricular activities. Lucy seems to manage fairly well. She does a lot of the chores around the house, and she seems to really enjoy cooking. On a physical assessment, they're neat and well-groomed. There's really nothing visibly unusual. Many families rely on extended family members or family friends to provide care and help out around the house. Maybe they have aunts or uncles or a family friend that are taking on that role. Or maybe they've adapted to this situation and they've grown in maturity to be able to handle it.
Is that fair, though? That they have to behave older than they actually are to cope with their mother's illness? As adolescents, they're wanting to find their place in the world and should be spending time socializing with friends, going out, pursuing extracurricular activities. With their mother being ill, there's a good chance that they're picking up extra slack and chores around the home.
Yes, but we don't know until we ask. Maybe they feel satisfied in their roles, or maybe they are struggling to cope with their mother's illness. In my assessment, I'll gain an understanding of what each family member's roles are within the home and how Rosa functions within the home, and whether the family feels that they have adequate support. Maybe with Rosa's multiple hospitalizations, they would benefit from an occasional visiting nurse in the home to ensure that she's stable and functioning to the best of her ability.
True, and in my assessment, I'll determine how the children are coping with their roles in the home and identify what supports may be available to them.
That's great. Thanks for talking to me today, Casey.
Thanks. Same to you.
See ya. Bye.